Hey everyone, how you doing? Michelle Hart here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. We have been doing the Angel Zodiac spreads all through December, and today we have the Zodiac Aquarius. Now, what has been difficult about Aquarius here is that the angels associated with them, Cambiel especially, has been really confusing. So some people say that it's not Cambiel, some say it's actually Gabriel. And then when you are looking up information on Cambiel, it's spelled different ways. And then there's I have no idea what this is really the angel of in a lot of ways, because there was so much information all over the place. There was just nothing consistent. It's a very frustrating process. But anyhow, what I did get out of it was, you have, first of all, the Archangel Uriel, there we go, which is associated with Aquarius, and very much an illumination angel there. And then you have the Angel Cambiel, which is very much, from what I could gather, about relationships, about your relationships with your family, with your friends, with your lovers, just relationships in general. Okay? And that is what this spread is about. That is what this spread is for. We are looking at, specifically, not just Aquarius, because you're obviously welcome here to your Aquarius reading. I feel like that's no duh. But also for people who have needy friends. Do you have a needy friend that is draining you dry, and not in the good way? This might be for you, sweetheart. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead and I'll read the card here from the Angelarium deck, and then we'll get started. So, Cambiel, Angel of Aquarius. The process of creation requires us to draw something from within and bring it out into the world. We take the experiences and emotions that have been given to us and pass them along. The good, the bad, beauty, and pain. Those close to Cambiel know this process very well. To enrich those around us, we sacrifice a little piece of ourselves, pouring out our hearts in the hope that another vessel will take a drop of it with them. Very appropriate for this reading, I would say. Friends who are draining you dry. So, here are the crystal options we have. We have celestialite, we have mangano calcite, and then we have fuchsite mixed with emerald, I think. I'm not entirely sure what it was. I will tell you what this stone feels like. It feels like a really sweet, sticky thing tastes. Maybe that might make sense to some of you. It makes sense to me. That's the only way I can describe it. But anyhow, whatever stone you feel drawn to, whatever pile you feel drawn to, go ahead, take a nice deep breath, pick which one you feel drawn to, and then we'll start. All right, you ready to go? Cool. Let's get started. Too much excitement, sorry. All right, for those who had pile 1, the lovely celestialite, this is for you. We have the first card here. Should you help this person? Should you kind of keep feeding them this bit of yourself? Should you continue to give them this the card said it best, I would say. You give a little piece of yourself. Are you giving too much to this relationship? Too much of yourself to this relationship? So, there is definitely this things are not what they seem. Okay? Or I don't know if that's the right way to put it. There is a sense almost of deception, of a lack of clarity, of false understanding, of false pretenses even. So be on guard for that, because I don't know, I'm assuming it's coming from the other person as opposed to you. you might have some lack of understanding of how to handle this relationship because, I mean, you need to maintain your own sense of sanity. Shoot. Just be careful because this other person is using you and not actually benefiting in the way that you hope. Okay? Now, you're going to have to be careful because you do not want to feel like you might be prone to feeling guilty about like not giving everything of yourself, and that's that I almost guarantee you that goes back to childhood, but that's a whole nother topic. So you need to watch out for that feeling of guilt because that can be very deadly. That can cause you to give too much of yourself to other people and not take care of yourself the way that you should. Now, if you're giving of yourself and the other person is actually getting benefit from it, it's okay to give a little bit more, right? But if you're just giving of yourself and the other person is not receiving, there is no benefit to either side. So be careful with how much you give and try to pay attention to how much they actually seem to be receiving. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Be wise about the whole process. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, how Cambial can help. So, I'm not getting the feeling that you necessarily need to completely detach from this person. But there's a certain amount of you need to shield yourself from this person. There are parts of you should never give to somebody who is not going to appreciate it. Okay? You need to be protective of yourself because they're not going to do it for you. Take care of yourself. Protect what you need to protect. Guard it with all of your being. That is what is going to keep you from losing who you are. That is what is going to keep you from draining yourself dry every time you interact with them. Okay? All right. Sorry, I had to get serious there for a second, pile one, but sometimes it's necessary. All right, we're going to call that good, obviously, on pile one, since I pulled the cards away, right? I should be done. Pile two. For those who picked the Mangano Calcite. Lovely little piece here. Love this piece. It is like super stabilizing emotionally. I'm not entirely sure why, but it just is. At least that's been my experience with it. Oh my gosh. I put them all upside down. No, I'm not reading these upside down today, guys. Just letting you know. Should you help this person? Yeah, you can give it to this person. This person, I think, is actually getting some benefit that you're not even realizing right now. But be careful not to give too much of yourself in one go. There has to be an exchange. And this is actually, I think, how Cambial can help here. There has to be this give and take. Okay? And I want you to continue this relationship with this understanding that there is give and take. And you should be able to take when you need to. Okay? I mean, if you're here, you're probably somebody that is just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, generally speaking. Like you're willing to give so much that it's actually detrimental to you. If you can recognize that you should be on the receiving end of things too, things will go a lot better for you. All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. You're way too simple, pile two. Teasing. Every once in a while it's nice to have some simplicity, right? Okay, pile three. For those who picked the Emerald Fuchsite mix or whatever this piece is, this is yours. So we have Nope, not reading these upside down today, people. Come on. You know that. Right from the get-go, I said I wasn't reading upside down. Not you personally. I'm talking to the cards. Yes, I talk to my cards. All right. So, first card is, should you help this person? If you have to, yeah. But really, no. I feel like there's more of a need for self-preservation than there is for helping this other person at this point. Like, you're just done. Take care of yourself. Take care of your needs. Okay? Excuse me. I feel like you've kind of been in this process of taking care of this other person for a little bit too long, and they've been too emotionally draining that you need a break. I don't know if you need to cut off completely necessarily, but you definitely need a break. Now, here's the thing to watch out for. The guilt that you might face with this is you want to come to everybody's rescue. No. No. You're not meant to be everybody's savior. You need to be your own savior. You need to be your own rescuer when it comes to your emotional health. You've got to take that into your own hands because nobody else is going to do it for you. I'm just getting on my soapbox and preaching now. Tone it down. Tone it down. All right. Now here's how Cambrielle can help you. Ask Cambrielle for guidance in how to handle this relationship. Because if you need to leave to take flight of this relationship, it's going to be emotionally difficult, all right? And he can help you through that process if you ask for it. So just be very careful when you're dealing with, specifically with guilt. Guilt can be a very strong influence. But if you have been giving so much of yourself to this person and really not getting anything back and not really helping them, they're just... It's like trying to fill a sieve. You can't fill a sieve. So don't sacrifice yourself. Don't give so much of yourself. Because they're not receiving it on their end. All right? So, yeah, you might need to cut this relationship off completely. You might need to just be like, nope, or just reduce as much as you possibly can with this relationship, because it is too much of you giving and them not giving anything back. All right? So, hopefully that was helpful to you guys. We'll do what are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Pisces. There we go. We're doing Pisces next. I think that's the last of them. I think that's all of them. And then, yeah, holidays, all that fun stuff afterwards. So, break time for peoples. I hope you have a good day. I hope you take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. But especially for some of you, focus on yourself, okay? Take care of yourselves. Have a good one.